Hello and welcome. This video is the raw footage from my Twitch streams. I decided to make these available to anyone who wants to go back and watch the games from the beginning. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to join us on Sundays and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Twitch at the link in the description. Thank you and enjoy.
Hello, all. Welcome back. It is Sunday night, and I am Storm's Melody. No, it's not Sunday night, it's Thursday night. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that tells you about how my day's been going. The whole thing has been that way. My two little tiny terrors are a menace to my sanity. They might possibly be menaces to society, but I can't prove that. I can prove they're menaces to my sanity. Um, so this evening, after a long day of play and reading and in general being bouncy little balls of energy, my eldest and my youngest both crawl into my lap at the same time. Now, this is a problem because they're both tired. They're both tired and they're both irritable. And the youngest has no problem getting up into my lap, but the youngest, my little hobbit, ends up touching her sister while she's climbing into my lap. And her sister touches her back and she fusses, and my eldest fusses, and my youngest fusses, and my hobbit essentially puts her foot as close to her sister as she can get without touching her. And her sister reciprocates. So now we're playing a giant game of I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, without actually, thankfully, having the entire litany of the words running through the sentence. So I didn't have to listen to them screaming, I'm not touching you, at each other. Um, and then the hobbit's foot accidentally touches the imp, and the imp hits the hobbit, and the hobbit hits the imp. And I'm reaching over to stop both of them from escalating this when the imp rears her hand back to slap the hobbit and manages to hit me. They both got unceremoniously dumped on the floor. And then, when I told them that they had to stay off of Mommy's lap for 10 minutes, it took a little bit to get the Hobbit to understand that she's still young enough that that's fine. My imp, on the other hand, and the only word I can use is slither. She slithers her way up um, onto my lap and sticks her head half an inch from my face. She got sent to bed and told to wait there until food was ready. She wasn't happy about it. But let's be honest, I wasn't happy about this whole situation. I've already played an entire game of I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, got slapped in the face, and then had a head staring at me from 2 inches away. Oh. Kids are crazy. And mine are particularly nuts. I am looking forward to gaming tonight because it's the only way I'm going to keep my sanity. Probably, maybe, hopefully. It's the only chance I have. Because being a mom's not going to do it at all. I don't know how my mom survived. Like, I know me and my sister were a handful. I got two that are just as crazy. And she's mad at me because my imp is mad at me because I took all of her books out of her bed tonight. But I've been telling her every day for the last few months that your clothes, when you get ready for bed, need to go in the hamper. Your clothes, when you get ready for bed, need to go in the hamper. She was up in bed, already getting ready to lay down, was reading her stories, and her clothes were not in the hamper. So I got her down out of her bed, which already having to get a kid who's in her bed out of her bed is a pain. I then just took all of her books out of her bed, which led to a hissy fit when she got back. But seriously, you've been told every night for like the past 6 months that when you take your clothes off, they need to go in the hamper. When you take your clothes off, they need to go in the hamper. I will get it through her head one way or another, even if it means she doesn't get to sleep in a pile of books for the next 6 months. Aren't kids great? Soon enough it will change. You'll have new challenges. No matter what is happening, just repeat yourself. This too shall pass. You know, people keep saying that. The problem is, it'll pass. But what comes next is not necessarily any better. Like, right now, my husband doesn't have a job, and I'm working part time. This too will pass. The problem is what it's going to pass into could be significantly worse. The other phrase I hate is may you always live in interesting times. It's not a Chinese proverb. It's said to be a Chinese proverb, but it's not. It was actually created by an English duke, whom I would like to resurrect and have a serious talking to, and then possibly tar and feather him multiple times. I do not like that phrase. I actively loathe that particular phrase. Because I would like to live in boring times, very boring times actually. I would like things to be sane and steady and not absolutely off the farging rails. But I don't have that luxury. I happen to be living in today. Oh, hi 4G, hi Wave, hi Will. Welcome. I'm just ranting about being a parent. And how I'm going to lose my sanity by doing so. Completely. It's gonna go bye bye. You can see it fluttering away in the wind. I really, really, really wish school went year round. Reevaluate all this in about 10 to 12 years. Let's see. In 10 to 12 years, I will have anywhere from between a teenager and a preteen to 2 teenagers, both of whom are going to be absolute spitfires and stunningly gorgeous. And at least one of them is probably going to be a fashionista. I can already see where this is headed. My goal is to teach her that she can be both a fashionista and a scientist at the same time. Or at least use her brain. That being into fashion doesn't mean you have to completely lose all sense of everything else. Yeah. My imp has decided she wants to be a firefighter. This is an interesting choice. Not a completely unusual choice for a kid. But that wasn't where I thought things were going to go. We will see what happens with that and whether she still has those feelings in 10 to 15 years and can start actively pursuing the training she needs for that particular job. In the meantime, we are actually going to be starting research into what firefighters do, the history of the local fire department, what equipment is necessary, depending upon whether she's still actively into this in a year or so, I will see if we can't set up tours of some of the local firehouses, just to go see them. Honestly, that would be cool anyway if they do that, because some of the fire engines are just really neat to look at. I'm not a firefighter, or interested in being a firefighter, but I am something of a gearhead, and fire engines are amazing. They do some really cool things in really cool ways. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Drinking my coffee apparently caused my avatar to have a spasm. Hi Granny, welcome in. You missed my rant on raising kids. I'm sure you can probably figure it out. Tonight we are playing Genshin Impact. The last couple of times we have been dealing with the Balladeer story. Two streams ago, well, 2 Genshin streams ago, he erased himself entirely from Irminsul. And then last stream, we were checking out what all had changed. And now we've actually found we have found the person who is the Balladeer without his memories, or his previous life, his not life. God, that's confusing. We have found the being who was the Balladeer before he erased himself from the timeline. And so now we're following him in his new life. Let's see where this is headed, guys. In we go! I really wish that screen wasn't so bright. Mostly because I am in the dark here, and that just really... That is one thing about every house I've been in recently. Discover the consequences that result from the ballot. Yes. Okay. One of the things I've really discovered about houses that I hate, that I do not understand. What is with the lack of lighting in living rooms? Like, I fully and truly do not understand this. The kitchen is lit. The dining room is lit. The bedrooms are all lit. All the washrooms are lit. The living room? There is no light in the living room outside of a lamp and my ring light. And honestly, I'm going to have to get a brighter lamp because the one I've got is not cutting it. There is so little light, and with the position of the ring light, by the end of streams, I'm typically somewhat nauseous just because of the setup. I'm working on it, and it is getting better, but... Ugh. Absolutely terrible. Okay. Getting all the maintenance stuff out of the way. I don't have enough. I want Wriothesley. And I've been pulling for Wriothesley on my other account too. It's actually gone worse, if that's entirely possible, than it has for this account. But I really need a 5-star ice attack on my other account, just because I don't have one. I mean, I've got Kaya on this one, and I've got Kaya on the other one. It's just, he's a 4-star, and
I'll catch up.
he's a 4-star character that I wish I could get to Constellation 6.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, that's right. We were off for
You
Sunsetias.
really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Friends.
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining.
I've done that from time to time. Although not so much up here. Man, that is the one thing I really, really miss from home, are the thunderstorms.
Imagine you and me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
I mean, but he is a puppet that's over 400 years old. Is time really that valuable to him at this point?
But I don't...
They're not going to understand it, Wanderer. He's gone from being the balladeer to being the Wanderer.
No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
That would be nice. Preferably one that doesn't include trying to kill us again.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Man. The painting that would have... Painted kimonos are amazing. Because the skills and techniques required are just impressive. Because if you do not do it right, fabric bleeds badly. Back to the Sanctuary of Sodastana. Nope, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Oh, I've gone completely the wrong way. You know what? We'll just take this waypoint. It'll be faster.
Someone needs assistance.
Sometimes it's not faster to take the waypoints. Sometimes you're just so turned around. Especially in this particular city.
What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Archon Wanderer. Wanderer Archon.
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
You tell us, Lord Kusanality, what happened at the
You
Grand Bazaar.
say that you were trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
Yeah, it's complicated.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain.
Yeah, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. Although apparently in this world it's... No, because it's not a linear progression because we've already wiped our character from it at least once.
I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called previous incarnation.
That is probably about as close as you're gonna get. Sorry, my avatar has gone wandering, so I am resetting her.
Oh, like a past life or something? Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Seeing as the past doesn't exist and we've completely rewritten reality as we know it, but sure.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
Google says, builders skip ceiling light fixtures to save on labor, wire, and parts. Designers often prefer lamps to ceiling lights because ceiling lights can create heart flash glare. Lamps create a warm, cozy feeling. That is... That depends upon the type of light fixture you use. That is determined by the type of bulb you put in. Like, you don't have to put in ceiling lights. You could mount wall sconces for all I care, as long as there's light. Like, at this point, LEDs aren't that cheap. Wiring for them, yes, is going to take a little bit of money, but for the price of houses anyway, they might as well. Now, to be fair, this particular building was built in like the 1960s, so fine. But still, it's not going to cost you that much more to wire up a couple of lights. I miss ceiling fans with lights. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
We're just trying to think of where to start.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear.
What is going on with my avatar today? She's going crazy.
But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Are you sure you really want to know that? It is not a happy subject.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike.
Wow. Talk about ripping the Band-Aid off.
You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
She's not wrong about that. It's another one of those statements that's easier said than done, but she's not wrong. Nahida tells the Wanderer about his past.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
You're being really mature about this.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
Because if someone told me that I had wiped myself from existence because I was evil, I'm not sure how I would handle it. Actually, no, I would probably be freaking out right now.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
No, we were each other's enemies. Don't lie, Paimon.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
Because we think you got served a raw deal anyway. Enemy or not.
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Poor Paimon. Her brain has to be hurting.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
I'm not sure why you want to make yourself miserable again.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Oof.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Yeah, sure. This is half our fault anyway.
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Excuse me. I've been sneezing a lot recently. There has been something that has blown in that I am allergic to. I will admit that back when we lived in Texas, it was nice. The summer, I could be guaranteed not to have sinus issues because everything was dead. Where I'm living now, nothing ever dies, so it's constant pollen all year round. Something is always blooming. I never get an escape, and sometimes things are really bad. It doesn't help that we've got a red cedar on our porch, because my daughter has named that one Kai, I believe. When we were at our previous home, I knew which one was in which spot, so I knew which one was Silly Face and which one was Kai, but now that we've moved, I can't remember which one's which. Shh. Don't tell my daughter. I'm doing good to remember that the potted fern is named Anne, although she's actually not looking so hot. She did not like the move at all. I'm actually hoping Anne survived because I don't want to lose another potted plant. Alright. The Kabuki Mono's finale. Enter the memory. Reminiscent Drift. Let's go. What is everybody's levels? Yeah, that's fine. He's really only level 60? Oh, I've got to ascend him. And I don't have enough of any of the materials to do it. Got it. Yeah, we should be able to do it with this group. I hope.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
Nah. It's what we do.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
And now we're just finishing the job.
All right. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. No mining crew would be capable of this.
Nope.
There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Huh. Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
Good question. Not sure he knows.
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichio's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
Oh, now that's a phrase.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabuki Mono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Woof.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Ah, there's a hole in the floor. Okay.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Okay. Now, how is this supposed to work? Ah, that's how.
Steady as stone.
I love Noelle, I love Noelle, I love Noelle. There are reasons I love Noelle. Being able to run across electric floors is one of them. Ah! Did something just fall from the ceiling? How is that fair?
Huh? What are we doing back here?
I hear voices.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick.
Sounds like you're sick too, kid.
He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
Paimon, take a guess.
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Oof. Oh, that was close. Those were electric arrows. That would not have been fun.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
I don't like the jester. I like him about as much as I like Totore. Oh, come on.
As a dutiful maid would.
You can't run. Well,
Let me weave you a verse.
don't be a killjoy.
No, my sword.
Just begun.
Nice and spicy.
Can't run.
Pyrotechnic. Power cord. You're toast.
Oh, you got it.
Steady as stone. Time to rock.
Come on.
Killjoy. We've only just begun.
Ouch. Still one of the best lines. Can't run. Well, neither can I.
We've only just begun.
Get them. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Come on, let's take him out.
Oh, you got it. You can't run. Well, don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Pyrotechnics.
I see through you.
Oh, come on.
I miscalculated.
Oh, poisonous floor. That looks like a poisonous floor.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the Balladeer here.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
I remember this. It was an unsettling place. I mean, the purple fog rolling across the floor just kind of gives it a certain vibe.
Hey, look over there.
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Oh, it's the Senora.
What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have.
I'm really beginning to think that the whole Conrian downfall was caused by Dottore.
Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
You are most certainly correct when it comes to Child.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely.
It's not like that's a new feeling for him.
Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Yeah, about that.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
Oh, it's a kabuki mask on the top of his hat. I should have realized that sooner.
plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Like, the only reason we are doing this is because we're worried about you, dude.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and your own interests. Isn't that right? Witch?
That is an interesting choice.
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
I mean, he's not wrong on that statement.
Rain outlines your fate. Feel the beat! This is Her Majesty's gift! Witness the power of Gurwa! Leave it all to me. Got you. I'll catch up. Mirror images dispersed.
Come on.
Out of my sight. Pyrotechnics! Amp it up!
There we go. Oh, of course that's not the end of it.
Nice and spicy.
Oh.
I must leave no stone unturned. Power cord! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Body and mind. You really know time to clean up. Someone needs assistance.
I'm more worried about this dude right now.
Leave it all to me.
Though apparently she's gonna be a problem too.
Shred till I'm dead. Ram cutter. Over here. Change of plans.
Oh. Dang it. Yeah, go stuff it. Man, no treasure chest even, just more memories. Couldn't we get treasure too?
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
Hiss, boo.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
You should know.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information.
He sends my blood pressure through the roof.
Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the Abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they'd think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
Where did he pick up the name Scaramouche? Because I cannot imagine that that is what the Raiden Shogun originally called him.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
He's the doctor. He's behind all this.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
That's because he's evil.
Let's move on.
Mostly because he's psychotic. He doesn't care if what he's doing is moral or not. Or right
You're
or
a
not.
god.
Or illegal or not.
Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
Question, does that mean Dotori doesn't qualify as human?
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
Are you out of your mind?
Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
I mean, you are technically your true self as you are now. Is this the true meaning of Greater Lord Rukkhadevada's words? A person can't erase themselves, and even though the original balladeer is gone, this person will live on in his place. Are a person's sins inescapable? An inescapable part of their destiny too?
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Well, no, that's an option.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
It is so pretty for something so dangerous.
Set him free?
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Get.
Is he alright?
No, no, he's not. And we have bigger problems. That thing's back. Ah! And it's reacting to him. Of course it's reacting to him. You should finish soon. Very, very soon.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
You have to choose. Oh good, it missed.
Balladeer?
Ah, he got himself a vision. What do you know?
Die.
And he's still just as ruthless as he used to be.
Trying my patience.
I have to do this with just the Balladeer?
Have you got any more stupid questions? Wind rises. Be more human.
Oh!
Behold. At my command, you shall fall.
Ow, 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 this is not good.
Quit following me. The wind rises. Be more human.
How am I supposed to end him? Can I please, 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 please? What?
Insignificant past.
Well, you're not, unfortunately. Everlasting Lord of Arcane Wisdom.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
And he's back.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Now that you've recovered your memories, the past will catch up with you.
You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Preferably far away from that thing. Me, myself, but not I. I had forgotten we were in a domain for a minute.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer.
It sucks when all this happens in a dream. But on the plus side, instant revival.
Long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
You won't go by the Balladeer anymore?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him.
I mean, fair. I wouldn't want a name connected to that bastard either.
I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the 6th is.
That's interesting. Who will have taken the 6th spot?
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call it a tactical retreat.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish.
However, we seem to be trying to change the fate of a whole world, so good luck?
What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting.
That is an amazing outlook on life. And I don't necessarily disagree with him. I mean, I've done a lot of stupid stuff, and a lot of things have gone wrong. But I've had people ask me in the past if I could go back and change one thing, what would I do? And about the only thing I would change would be to tell my stupid college self that this whole Doggy Coin, yes, I know they're calling it Dogecoin. I can swear to God when it came out, when it was originally released, it was called Doggy. And that's the reason that it's a Shiba Inu on the coin. That Doggy Coin was going to be worth something. Like, that's about the only thing I would tell myself would be to just buy Doggy Coin. Because I had the opportunity, and I looked at it and laughed. I might also go back and tell my high school self that Pokemon will actually just continue to be a thing, and you should just buy the Pokemon cards, even if you think it's a stupid game.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan.
Well, I mean, at least you're honest about it.
But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
I mean, she is the goddess of wisdom.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
Nahida doesn't see you that way. Well, I mean, she does, sort of.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
That's not always truth either, because even the wisest leaders can be duped by idiots.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
Thank you. Let's hope you can find some answers. Unlikely, but sure, give it a try.
I will try.
Traveler,
Yes.
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I wanted to know what you changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
Yeah, please don't make it sound like I'm extorting you.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not the way... The world... Yes, the world is transactional about some things, but that's not necessarily... It doesn't have to be that way.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books.
See, that. Although her analogy is odd.
Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings.
I mean, he's obviously done something to garner the god's attention. He's now holding a...
The past is set in stone, but you can
vision.
keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
I hope you can give Nahida a chance.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Yeah, we'll see what he plans on doing. He doesn't like following anybody's directions. He has an issue with authority.
And I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Woohoo! At least something went right.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too!
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking.
You could have kept it to yourself, Nahida.
The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
You want us to decide?
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Oh.
Have you got anything?
Name change rules. You can obtain the item An Appletive Stroke from the Archon Quest interlude in version of Genesis, which will allow you to change Eon's Adrift Wanderer's name. Please take note that some names cannot be utilized in this change. Once you've renamed this character, some interfaces in the game going forward will display the name that you have chosen. There is a limit on the number of times you can rename this character, so do so with care. Travelers, please ensure that you follow our terms of service when using this function. Meaning, don't be an asshole. I don't want to just leave him as the Wanderer. But I don't know what to call him either. Like, naming was never my strong suit. at least with my daughters, my husband knew what he wanted to call the first, and it took me months to find the second one's name. I know. Seeker? You know what? I find that to be an appropriate name. Thank you, 4G, for the name.
Are you sure?
Yeah, this will do.
Oh, alright. If you say so.
I was just gonna call him Windwalker, but Seeker works too.
Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
What do you plan to do next?
Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
Yeah, that's gonna take time, especially for the doctor.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself.
I mean, you don't have to.
I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall.
Do I have to?
Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
You are obstinate. Fine.
No nonsense. I like it.
It's not like I could say anything that would actually change your mind anyway.
Alright, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
The bigger question is, where'd he go?
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
There were some bumps along the way, but it's all over now.
So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Wow, Paimon.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
You may be addicted to food, Paimon.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
That's actually incredibly profound. Hold on a second. I'm screen capping that. I love my snipping tool. Alright. Me, myself, but not I. Defeat the everlasting lord of arcane wisdom within the memory. Return to the resting place. Where is the resting place? Sumeru is so twisted. I know, it's because it's inside one giant tree. I don't want to end up falling into the story. That would be bad. You can die that way.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back.
Rest up, Paimon. I'll buy some delicious treats as a reward.
Wow, great! Huh? Look at that vase.
Yeah, what about it?
Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
That night we stayed here, Paimon bumped into the table after being startled by something to do with the balladeer and broke the vase. But the balladeer erased his existence. He changed the world. So why is this vase still broken?
You sound lost and confused.
Yeah, who's that?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Teyvat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate.
Yeah, well...
Like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
What does that make you?
The voice has disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
Believe my eyes? Does she mean I should trust my memories?
Anyway, that vase is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
Yeah, you and me both. I wonder what else awaits me in the future. Inversion of Genesis is complete. Nahida, Alhaitham, Nahida. We probably should go through some of these at some point. Reasonably soon, actually. Look at all these to come. And all the ones we've completed. Alright. Let's finish off this one. Since apparently we hadn't actually finished this portion of the Archon quest. Okay, we're in Port Ormos. Here. Okay. How do they get from... Snezhnaya is always described as being in the north. How do they get to Snezhnaya from there? Which is in the deep south.
Body and mind.
Sorry. Random thought.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
I mean, essentially, yes.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
Really?
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Let me see the letter. I'm really curious who could have sent it.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusted buddy Kaya.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does
Yeah, can't say as I'm hugely surprised.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Well, no harm done. It'll be nice to catch up with him.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Alright. Oh, is this the storyline? I think it is. We are gonna wait till next time to play through this all in one day. I don't want to break that apart if I don't have to. All right. So what I am gonna do is start by delivering some oculi to their respective statues of the Seven. There are just some storylines that should just be played all at once. Offer all. Did I pull for Sandrone? No, I'm not going to pull for Sandrone on this account. This account hasn't even reached Fontaine yet. I couldn't get the materials necessary to upgrade her. This account, huh? Yeah. So, the account that's played on Storm's Melody, the stream, is one that I created simply for the stream.
The vile dragon's limpid lair.
Oh, we went into ad break. Over here to Inazuma. I got a few of these to drop off here. Love the birds. So, the account here is one I set up specifically for this. I started streaming to share because I moved a long way away from my family. And they'd been hearing me talk about this game for a long time because my original account, my personal account, I've been playing since about 1.3, so from almost the very beginning. But I started my channel a little over a year ago. How long have I been playing on this one? Almost a year on this account. And right now we're speedrunning through the Archon quests just because
if my
the rumors are that several things are going to change once Nesnaya opens. And I want to go through as much as we can before those changes occur. So yeah. However, is this my main? No. Is this my main team for this account? Yeah, pretty much. It's become it. I'm It's either this one or... I actually haven't set it up yet, but I meant to.
May knowledge guide you.
And yes, I know, everybody rags on Noelle. She's still my favorite.
I hear you've got a job for me.
There.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
These two. Right now, that's my best option. Who's my favorite character? My favorite character is Noelle. I love her backstory. She's so sweet and so earnest. And on my other account, one of the reasons I have fallen in love with her, she's actually a C6. I've got her with a prototype Archaic.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Fully raised.
Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume?
Some pretty high-powered artifacts. So on my other account, between her and Flynn's, I practically don't need anybody else. For this account, I'm still working on balancing the characters and figuring out new ways of playing because I practically have no way to C6 Noelle. When I started out on my other account, there were significantly fewer characters, so C6ing your main team wasn't terribly hard, especially since Noelle was the beginner banner. This time I pulled on the beginner banner and pulled... I don't think I pulled a second Noelle. Yeah, I never pulled a second Noelle even on the beginner banner. So I'm probably at some point going to have to get a better shielder or healer. I actually have one. I've got Seat Lolly. I cannot level her up any higher than I am because I'm not in Natlan. Once we get to Natlan, I'll level up Seat Lolly and Noelle will probably retire from this account. But yeah. That's my current plan. We'll see what happens. Right now I've been trying to draw for Wriothesley, but it's unfortunately not gone well. And I'm out of Primogems. So. I'm hoping to... What we're doing right now is some basic play, just because... This next portion of the story is one I want to do all together in one setting, so we'll play that through on Sunday. Because it would just be terrible to break it up. That's exciting. Yeah. The next... I don't know how much you know, but our next story is Carrybert, which is a beautiful and soul-wrenching story that is amazing. So I'm going around right now doing everything but playing the storyline. Let's go raise our levels here in Mondstadt. And pop by the Adventurers Guild. Because we might as well. Primogems. Inazuma, your love. Are you a Raiden Shogun main?
Time to act. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Of course, right now, almost everybody's a Yae Miko main. Her and Yae Miko? Yeah. Yae Miko is actually getting a return to power. Because she works really well with the Shnez Nyan lineup.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
She's another character that I don't have on either account. Alright. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna go raise my reputation level. You've been collecting the Archons from the beginning and you're excited for the Tsaritsa?
Body and mind.
I tried, but I've always been F2P and it just has never panned properly. I've got such a weird collection because that's what I've ended up with. The only person I have actively put a lot of effort into pulling for is Zhongli. Because I really, really, really would like to see 6 my Zhongli. Since I'm F2P, it's gonna take an absolute miracle, but... Dragon Daddy? Yeah. He's just amazing. Like, and even his voice is just lovely. I love listening to him talk. You only have Venti at C6? Your first and only C6? I can't say anything. I think Noelle is the only C6 I have on the other one too.
Transfers of supplies.
And the thing is, I only recently got Chi-Chi. People complain about the fact that they can't draw anything other than Chi-Chi. I'm like, I've gotten Jean and Diluc and Dia and... I think the only one I haven't gotten so far is Mona. Could listen to him talk about his Manthus wine all day long. Yeah, right? I truly would love for someone... They talk about all the stories and all the lore, and I would just love to listen to him talk about it. I could sit there and listen to the lore of Liyue all day long if he's the one doing the talking. Might actually learn something too. I also have like a ton of questions for him. Oh, do I have 6 servings of fowl? I should check. I do not. You want the OG Archon outfit someday? Well, by OG, do you mean the ones they showed? I need to change out for an archer.
Outrider Amber.
The ones they originally wore in the game? Or some of the ones they've shown as being older outfits that they've worn in previous times. Because we've got images of Venti in basically wrapped in cloth, and we've got Zhongli. There's an image of Zhongli out there with the... from the older trailers. Yeah. I've actually spent a lot of time trying to figure out how I would do Zhongli's. It's just so complicated. Not to mention the precise tailoring on it is impressive.
Rain outlines your fate.
Honestly, just for ease of making the outfit, at this point, if I was going to cosplay anybody in Genshin Impact at this point, as much as I would like to cosplay Noelle, and I'm hoping to within the next few years, it would probably be Catherine. Ad Astra Abesask. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild, just because hers is the easiest outfit to create.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Well, I mean, once you finish your art commissions, you could always pick up the game for a few minutes. Genshin Impact is one of those that if you don't want to spend a lot of time on it, you don't have to. Or you could spend a ton of time on it, because right now we're in the middle of Fontanelia. So there's a whole subquest going on in Fontaine. And to tell you how serious that subquest is, they've given us 30 days to do it. Ah, I missed. Blast. Yeah.
I won't let you down.
That being said, if you haven't kept up with the story, you've only killed one duck and it was an accident. Yeah, but I need foul.
Oh no, it's raining. Now my uniform will get all wet.
Like, I've got to have 6 foul. You're in the Nodcry story? Oh, hey. So you're not too terribly far behind. Not like this account where... we haven't even gotten through Fontaine
Time
yet.
to act. Good. The rain has stopped.
Go kill all of Timmy's birds. No offense, I am slightly terrified of Timmy. I think I'll avoid his birds.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Ugh. Timmy is the final boss along with Paimon. I mean, at this point, it wouldn't shock me. He gets really, really, really possessive of his birds. To an unreasonable amount. Oh, come on.
Wow, these will come in handy. Rain cutter. I must leave no stone unturned.
This is not getting me birds. Oh. I could have sworn there was foul out this way. Did I remember it wrong? I guess I did. Timmy is the leader of the Fatui.
No escape. Bet you can't keep up with me.
I mean, there are a couple of the Fatui that I don't think we've actually seen
Rain
pictures of
outlines
yet.
your fate.
Although, I think we've already seen who was the head of the...
Steady as stone.
Harbingers, anyway.
A little dusty.
I got foul out of a
give it a spring
chest!
cleaning.
Yay! I didn't know you could do that. And the thing is, I also hate having to give Brooke the foul because I desperately need it myself for cooking. Ha! 2 for 1! Oh, come on. Nope, I'm not getting that one. How many do I have? Just enough. I've now got 7 that I need 6. So you mentioned working on artwork commissions. What are you working on today?
I'll race you there.
Working on a stream package for a person who I'm a channel artist for. Cool. Aw, how cute! Chibi art is always fun. Let's give her the commission before I accidentally use her commission for food. I wish I had a talent in drawing. I don't. I can sing, I can dance, reasonably decent at acting. Drawing. Nope. I can, however, knit, crochet, and sew. So I'll take that as a win. Oh, that's right. Wait, guide? Ah. Entwined Fates. What is the next commission on our list? What's your favorite cosplay I've done? That's hard, but I think my favorite one is actually probably one of the first ones I did. Me and my friends all got together, and we were watching. We'd binged watched the anime Vice Kreuz, which is an anime about a group of 4 assassins who work in a flower shop. I played Yuji. Yuji has medium length brown hair, black gloves, black glasses, long trench coat with white crosses on the sleeves, navy blue pants, and black combat boots. I am just thankful that my dad happened to have an old Coast Guard peacoat that was the exact shade of navy blue that I needed and of the exact cut that I needed for his trench coat. So I used iron-on to iron on the white fabric to make the crosses and the buckles. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Part of what made that one awesome was having a group of people to do it with. Because I've done other cosplays where I was by myself, but it was never as much fun as when you're with a group. I've also spent a lot of time doing Renaissance fairs and other such things because I used to be in a Celtic troupe, and we did Renaissance fairs and we did Viking festivals and things like that. So I've got a whole host of garb for that too. And I'm actually going to be reusing the Viking stuff this Halloween, except I'm going to be changing what I'm carrying with it. I'm actually going to be carrying
my experiment will succeed.
Normally I carry instruments with it, but my entire family is doing a Lord of the Rings themed Halloween. Mostly because my... Oh, no, I don't want to get into this conversation. My daughter earlier this year asked to be an int. So my eldest is going as an int, my youngest is going to go as an elf swordsman. My husband's going as a dwarf, and I'm gonna go as a shield maiden. Thankfully, the biggest part of my husband's and my costuming is already done because I'm just repurposing some old fair garb for us. We've been saving toilet paper rolls to cut up and moisten and make into bark for my eldest to play the int, and Granny, who is one of the people on this channel, who follows this channel, is actually making the armor for my youngest because she's knitting a sweater that looks like elven armor. So that's going to be really awesome. I will send pictures once it's done. Hopefully within the next couple weeks I can get started paper macheing all the weaponry. That's my plan. We'll see how well it works. I haven't paper macheed weaponry in years, but it's gonna be so much fun. I mean, maybe one of the reasons I haven't paper macheed weaponry in a long time is I don't actively like dealing with paper mache, but the final product should be awesome. You wish you could sew, you would be Columbina every day. Honestly, I have seen some pretty stellar Columbinas just done with a commercial white skirt and a white blouse that's got kind of a billow to it. Or just a white sundress that's got sleeves that are done just right. Like, you don't have to go out of your way to do a lot for Columbina if you're on a budget or don't have the skills. She's actually one of the easier ones to just make up out of. You love her Fatui coat too? Yeah. There's honestly not an out... I say that. The one outfit design that I truly have problems with is Malika's. And that's because that zipper goes all the way from the front to the back. And the proportions on it are very, very wrong. Hers is the only one that would be almost completely impossible just because the artwork has the zipper really big at the top and really small at the bottom, and I know it's supposed to it just doesn't work.
And then we can get some rest. Last one, I promise.
I could fudge everyone else's, but hers is definitely... Wait, what am I supposed to be giving him?
Hayashimi at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, Mondstadt grilled fish? Oh, fudge. Do I have fish? I don't have fish. I used my fish. Not to make Mondstadt grilled fish. Can I buy it at the tavern? That is the million-dollar question. Can I get what I'm looking for at the tavern? Please, oh please, oh please, oh please say the good hunter sells it. Can I get food to go? Sure, what's on the menu? Mondstadt grilled fish. Is that not fisherman's toast? What exactly is he looking for? No, Mondstadt, do I know that recipe? What's this? Well, fiddlesticks. I need fish.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Where to get fish? Oh, this is gonna be my best bet, probably. There's one. I need 3. If you click on the fish, does it show you where to get it? Maybe. But this honestly should be my best bet. No, don't run away! Don't run away! There we go. Hopefully that's enough. And I don't know if it is or not. But I now have fish. Mondstadt grilled fish. Oh, good. It's enough. Just. I should pay attention to what they need before I go herring off after them. Gotta take Milo out. Okay. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. And we're caught in a rainstorm. Give Manly Jack 3 servings of Mondstadt grilled fish. Yeah, here you go. What did I manage to get? Complete 6 requests. I've only completed 6. That's disturbing. Alright. Let's go. We got a couple more minutes. Let's play through 2 of these. Hey, Pika! Oh, I missed that entirely! Ah! I say one thing and then I completely lose focus. Food morning? Yeah, it might as well be food morning. I don't know that I can play this on that level, but we're gonna try it. Wish me luck. Screw that! Nope. The answer is nope. My dance teachers would be disappointed. I did Irish dance for a while. probably do it with practice, but not from first look. And not when I'm just trying to get Prima Gems. But this is almost too easy, seeing as I'm able to talk while I'm doing it. Not gonna try and read while I'm doing it. No! No, I only missed 2! Sad. Already done that one. We have to eventually do like 8 of these to get the... This one keeps changing patterns! I hate when they change patterns like that. Well, I'm at least gonna pass it. There's a plus side. Actually, didn't do too bad. Pulled that one all the way up. Okay. I want... Huh. Oh, I've already got the one I want. How do I set this as the theme I'm using? I'll deal with that in a minute. So which one should we get now? Look at this one. Settings. Yes, I know I already own it. I want to set it as the theme I'm choosing. I will figure out how to fix that later. Alright, guys. Thank you all for hanging and playing. It has been wonderful. Just a reminder, there is going to be a special stream on Saturday from starting at 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That will be Pal World, because the Pal World is going into as an official launch on Friday. Make sure to do some aftercare after stream. After stream aftercare is going to be to finish the chocolate chips and finish my coffee. Decaf, because it is way too late at night to actually be drinking caffeinated coffee. So, see you all on Saturday for the Pal World launch stream. I know it launches on Friday, but I have to work, so we're going to do it on Saturday instead. Toodles all, see you there.